Boom, boom. Daniel Jacobs, Peter Kid Chocolate Quillin. You are what you are. Especially when you go heads up with one of the top fighters in the sport, no matter what sport you compete in. You are what you are. Today out in California, there was a multiple murder. A guy wakes up in the morning and decides he's just going to go on a killing spree. Why do you try to figure this out? That's why they say focus on you and be you. Because when it's all said and done, I spoke to you being a form of an animal. Not just a human being, but a being has layers. You are what you are. An individual that wakes up and decides to go on a killing spree, their lives don't matter anymore, has a purpose. It's not up to us to figure out why. It's not up to us to figure out who he is. It's up to us to bring justice, because there are laws. But in life and in sport of boxing, you will find out one thing. There will always be news, because people go against the grain. But it's all in our natural being, because you are what you are. Saturday night, Daniel Jacobs goes in the ring against Peter Kid Chocolate Quillin. I broke the fight down yesterday, and for those who haven't seen it, pass it around, go see it, check it out, because it's it kind of is like the liaison of what's going on today. And I told you guys that I'd break the fight down, and you know, after this post, you will be able to say, you know, one thing about the fight doctor, he does not bring bias into whatever he's speaking about, because you have a level of knowledge. When you play this game and you've been in this game at the highest level, everything is experience. There's no hidden agenda. There's no, well, I'm a genius. It's all about being there and have done it and seen it. Because whenever you walk into that boxing gym for the very first time, my friend, and you're working with athletes that are of the Olympic status, you're gonna make mistakes. The thing about it is, get rid of those mistakes through your experiences. There's no freaking manner, no exception to the rule of the game in the sport of boxing. Like I said before, listen to what I say. Because when you play this game at the highest level, somebody's life is on the line, and you can't sleep at night if you're a real teacher. Because any mistake you make can cost someone's life and cut someone's bloodline. That's why you have to be cut from a certain cloth, because we are what we are. And I'm always up for the challenge. And I'm always willing to play this game at the highest level. Daniel Jacobs, Peter Quillin tomorrow, Saturday night. They're going to put their lives on the line. And I told you that I would break the fight world down. And this fight right here is going to be broken down in the manner of, it's not about skills in this fight. Because Daniel Jacobs has the skill set to beat any man with the tools that he has. Peter Quillin is one of the most thorough boxers in the sport today. That's why he made it to this level. That's why he's in the conversation, like him or hate him, but the boy has hands. And when you can get up in that ring and you can go against competitors that have trained for 2 months to take your head off, and you can come out victorious, and he's not lost a fight yet. You got to understand that there are certain things that are not in the book, and they don't come across as something that you will read in text, and it's not always descriptive with a name. So you have to understand that there are things and elements in the sport that take years of experience, many years. Kid Chocolate has put in many years as a fighter. But to be a teacher, educator, and a voice for the sport, it takes much longer, because you're responsible for these people's lives. So I take it serious when I talk about the sport. When I talk about, don't just watch the sport of boxing. Be boxing so you can understand what this stuff is about. And you can stop talking like you know something when you don't know nothing. And that's coming from a non-biased point of view. You got to release blood, sweat, and tears. Peter Quillin can fight. So when he gets in the ring on Saturday night, you know what he's going to do? You all wanted this breakdown. I'm reading in comments on videos that have nothing to do with this fight. Fight doctor, what about the fight? What's your prediction? I don't do predictions on Wednesday or Thursday. But for you guys, just to show you I'm not all about, okay, I got to just be predicated on one way, one manner, because life is about change. We are what we are. Peter Quillin matches up against Daniel Jacobs, and Daniel Jacobs is Creed, like I said. And if you have not watched the movie, you better stop it, because I'm about to spoil it for you. If you have not watched the movie Creed, press stop now. Go on to another video that's on my channel, because a lot of them are already relevant to the sport. Don't have to be about this fight. But I'm telling you, Kid Chocolate, when he fought his last fight, oh yes, it was against lesser opponents and a lesser foe. But he did demonstrate one thing. If you come into my lane, I'm breaking into your spirit. I'm breaking into your body. And I'm breaking you up. And he did. He proved that the level that he's going to fight anybody on, it's going to be specifically for you. He came in heavy. He was about 180 pounds. And when he laid those hammers down, he was letting the world know, I'm not playing. Daniel Jacobs, this is what you want from me. You want to get in the ring with me, and you got dropped by Sergio Mora. Very chinny. And with the level of skill set that Peter Quillin is bringing into that ring, that hook off that jab, that persistent jab, even without the body attack, when Daniel Jacobs is positioned to lose all that weight to fight this fight and make that weight, when you get caught with them shots on that chin, chinny chin chin, boxing's not a game when you play this game at the highest level. You can watch TV, you can look at your iPhone, you can look at YouTube, but when you in that freaking ring, son, and you getting those hammers swung at you in a methodical way, taught by a pugilist teacher, how to get that shot in on this kid, even through his defense, you better know that you better bring your A game. And your mom must have been born from a chimpanzee, and your dad had to be born from a lion. Because if you ain't walking in that ring with a chin like Ray Lewis, you going down. And if you go down, you can cancel winning the fight. Because Peter Quillin, Kid Chocolate as we say, has brought everything into that ring to show you that he can deal with anybody that you put in front of him on some level. Because when I saw him in there against Gabriel Rosado, and I know all of you saw it, and if you haven't, you need to go out there and check it out. Because that was the night that he was about to hang it up, and he showed me something. This kid gonna have to walk through fire. And when he stopped him in the 10th round, he proved to me one thing. Even in the night that I'm having a bad night, I'm about to set it down. I'm about to settle on these punches. And I'm about to start sitting down on this dude. And because he has something else left. Because we are what we are. So what I predict for the fight is you can't get through that if you chinny. They don't call me the fight doctor because I just talk about boxing. Because I am boxing. What are you? My prediction for the fight is not even just Peter Quillin comes out with the victory. That Daniel Jacobs is Creed. So you want to learn why this fight is so relevant. Them hooks that he throws is so relevant. You go learn it. If you don't have a coach, if you don't have a gym, go out to Master Boxing LLC. And yeah, I'm selling what I do because what I do is for real. And I've played this game at the highest level. So if you want to stop just watching boxing and being boxing and understand why I'm so thorough in my predictions, go out there and take one of my camps. Go out there, sign up, take one of the camps. Get up every day, 6 a.m., do your workout. Eat your meals. All that is there. And then you tell me after a couple of months that you ain't more educated and your IQ ain't up in the sport of boxing. Learn the hooks, learn the jabs, learn the body shots, slip and roll, break it down. This is how we get it down. I thank you guys for watching. This is Master Boxing. This is where we break the fight world down, son, round by round. Share the post. Tell your friends because I'm coming. So long. Master Boxing, know how to get some athlete in tip-top shape. Because it's not bragging, we can back it up.